each other, mouth to mouth, face to face,
Yeah.
and they didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
But apparently, in the game, it allows you to have the sensations are so heightened. The guy pretty much stalked him to try and come back and play.
Yeah.
Because he played with other people, and he was like, it's not the same.
Yeah, he tried to panda bear.
Yes.
He tried to panda bear.
Right.
That's nasty.
And also, too, you have to think, he was playing a female in the game.
Yeah.
So for him, mentally, he probably wasn't looking at it that way.
Yeah.
But, of course, when they cut the game off and he's back to reality, he's like,
it felt weird.
Right, this is weird.
And not only that, he was cheating. Anthony Mackie was cheating on his wife.
Oh,
So
is that?
he was having an affair.
Yes, he was having an affair.
Yeah.
Anytime you make a connection with someone else,
sexually,
right?
Even though it was virtual sexually, but they brought something new to the game.
But but they were also having conversations after they had sex. They were spooning and laying up in the park, picking different views. And I was like, dang.
In the park? Oh, you talking about in the game?
Right.
Yeah,
remember in the game,
they were spending time together. Yeah. Yeah, they was having a bro time. Yeah, so are they heterosexual since they didn't like actually kissing each other? Or are they heteroflexible?
I would say heteroflexible.
Heteroflexible.
Because, yeah, it still allows you to be considered, heterosexual, but occasionally you might be with the same sex.
Yeah. So, I guess, all in all, virtual sex
it's safe.
It is the safest sex in the world. Yeah, I did say that. It's the safest sex in the world. You can't get AIDS in virtual sex. Well, yet. But you can't get AIDS in virtual sex. You can't, you know what I'm saying? There's no need for penicillin after that. Yeah, it's pretty safe.
It's pretty much an open marriage.
Yes, at the end they did have an open marriage.
Right.
But she actually went out to she was doing it the traditional way. He never left his house.
Let me just say this, because my friend brought this to my attention.
That'd be hard to explain to the kid.
I know. when the episode was ending, it really just showed her going to the restaurant. And remember when she told him how she felt about not feeling sexy? You don't hit on me. She basically was saying she feels sexy again. Maybe she was going for the sensation for her.
Yeah.
We don't know if they actually had sex because they didn't show it.
Yeah.
And
that's
to
true.
me, I feel like it's a reason how they stopped it like that.
Yeah, it was open-ended. It's to create dialogue.
Right.
Like, they want you to talk about it.
Exactly.
Like, because I feel like everybody had the same reaction at the end.
Right.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes, because it really led you to believe that, oh, no, Sister Girl's not going for this. But, I mean, she had her own agenda.
And I thought it was crazy that the metrosexual McMill went and got a cat at the end. Because I just feel like cats signify twisted people. I feel like people with cats are crazy.
You do?
Yeah. I think cats are crazy and people with cats are crazy. Cats are like, if they were humans.
That's strong, Robert. Yeah. People with cats are crazy. We have family members with cats.
And they're all what?
No, they're not.
Come on.
Janine is not crazy and she loves cats.
She got a cat? She has a dog, though.
But she used to.
I think she used to be crazy. She used to be crazy. She did. She was cured by the dog. That's what I'm saying. People with cats, something wrong with them. They're normal. But cats are like, if they were human, they would like kiss you and then be like, ew, why you touching me? Like, something about them just ain't right. They're just demons to me. Anyway.
But at the same time, the virtual reality thing was pretty much it's just kind of like it's safe sex for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, safe sex.
Do you think it's any different than masturbation?
Yeah.
You think it is different?
Yeah. I don't know. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It really isn't that. Well, I wouldn't say masturbation. It's more like a hand job. Like, someone's doing it for you. You're not doing it yourself. My thing is, like, you know, I don't even want to get that deep into it. I got so many questions right now. Like Insecure and Black Mirror left me with a lot of questions. A whole lot of questions. Like Insecure, I wanted, like, when did the dude realize, like, at what point did he realize I don't like this? Like, obviously he alluded to, you know, performing fellatio on another guy.
Right.
Did the guy finish? Did the guy finish on him? What part of it did he like? Did he just not like any of it? Like, or did he get in his hand?
Right.
And on Black Mirror, like,
all the questions that the friends were asking her.
Exactly. And on Black Mirror, did they finish? Like, did they finish in real life?
Right.
You know,
that was a good
the
question
guy
too.
that played the girl, what was his finish like? Like, I don't know. It's mad confusing. Like, I don't know. It just left me so confused, and I don't know.
It was deep.
Yeah, it was very deep. It was very deep. All right. So, all in all, be confident in your sexuality. You never know the heights of happiness you can reach. Because regardless of anything, even though Molly kicked that nigga to the curb, that nigga was clearly happy at that Bruce Leroy concert. He was living his best life. He's happy. And he ain't got no complaints.
In himself.
Yeah, he's confident in himself.
And he's still rocking with women.
Yeah, exactly. And he knows who he is. And
he basically, I took it as her insecurities led her to make a bad decision in life.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much, you know, why we wanted to do this podcast, because I feel like a lot of us, including me, have made bad decisions.
Based off of insecurities.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
It leads you to think outside of the logical,
right,
you know, average train of thought. You know, it's like you get so insecure, you think your man's cheating on you, so you go out and revenge cheat, but in reality, no one cheated. It was all in your head. You jumped the gun on that one, and you done messed up. Now you got to tell him, you know. Yeah, totally live your truth. Definitely know who you are and be honest with yourself. And once you're honest with yourself, recognize that you got to work on something. And do your best not to drag someone along in your journey to finding yourself. Because
when you know better, you do better.
Facts. You know better, you do better. So let's go into this segment that I came up with. Since this is the first podcast, no one will ever know what this segment is, simply because I just made it up. So it's called What Do You Think? So Tia, I'm going to ask you a series of questions on specific topics. These topics are derived from the hottest news I could find, and I really love your opinion on them. Okay. So I'm scrolling down Facebook, right, and I see this article about a woman that was charged with manslaughter for killing a child. And I thought, manslaughter for killing a child, that's kind of low on the indictment, okay?
On the mother.
I mean, just on the actual, it's just like, that's low. Like, if someone murders a child, I would think they would get, like, 18,000 degree murder or something. I don't know. But turns out this woman was pregnant and she was shot by someone else, and she caught the manslaughter charge. That's crazy. But
that's deep.
Yeah. The story behind it is that, so there's a pregnant woman. I guess she's shopping at Dollar General or Dollar Tree. Not exactly sure. But she's shopping and she walks out into the parking lot. She sees some girl that's been messing around with her baby daddy, and so, or father of her child. I'm gonna say that, father of her child, and so she goes in on her. She starts a fight. She
went love and hip hop on her.
Yeah, she did. She went local on her, started a fight, and the fight resulted in her getting shot. So the person that was messing around with her, the father of her child that she basically attacked, ended up shooting her in the stomach, killing her child, in
self-defense.
And allegedly in self-defense, right? So the woman was arrested, but the court decided not to indict her. And the mother was the one. The mother went to the hospital. She was in critical condition, but they stabilized her. She ended up losing her daughter. It was a daughter. She was a baby girl, and when she got out of the hospital, she found out she was indicted on manslaughter charge. Yeah, this is Alabama. Yes, Alabama woman, and she was indicted on manslaughter charges. So once news got out, women's activist group quickly came out to her defense, stating that black women, especially black women, have always been expected to hold some high standard of citizenship and societal representation just because they're pregnant. Just because you're pregnant means that you have to suddenly mature overnight, means you have to suddenly make adult decisions and etc. So Tia, what do you think? Do you think she deserves the manslaughter charge, or do you think that she doesn't?
I mean, no. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. She may deserve a charge, like for assaulting the girl, but not for killing her own child.
Yeah, like she didn't ask to be shot, right?
Right. And
maybe on assault and battery.
Exactly. So no, not that charge. No.
Yeah.
I really don't, and I think they're trying to make a statement by doing this, but I can understand that they want pregnant women, to make better choices.
Yeah.
And I do feel like they should. We should. I'm a woman. We should make better choices when it comes to our kids, our children, our babies.
Yeah.
But that was a little too far. She already lost a child. She lost the fight and the man.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
Yeah. $50,000 bond, manslaughter charge. She's not.
Keep a sister down.
Yeah, exactly. So she's definitely, and I've read somewhere that your infant dies in your uterus, right? Or even if you have a miscarriage, and she was 5 months, have a miscarriage at that point in the pregnancy, there's still a chance you go through postpartum.
Yes.
And that to me is terrifying because her life changed in a matter of seconds. She lost her life in theory. And she has to deal with that. She has to go through that pain and fight a manslaughter charge. As well. Yeah, she could have died. And that's the thing. That's what bothered me.
Right. She could have died too.
The police chief said, and I quote, "The only victim I see here was the child," unquote. And as true as that may be, the woman that got shot definitely is a victim. She got shot. She suffered too. Yeah, she got shot. She's hormonal. She's angry. There's no more backstory. We don't know what the girl possibly did for the pregnant woman to say, "You about to catch these hands," and we don't know, what transpired between the father of the deceased child and the other woman. We don't know. There's so many details that are left out. I just think that this manslaughter charge is wacko. It's nuts, and it proves how much Alabama is trying to prove a point for pro-lifers. The pandering is real. It's definitely odd, and this is where we're at. So, but thank you for your opinion. I think that was we agree on that. The manslaughter charge is much. She should definitely be charged with at least assault and battery, because violence is just not the way to go. Next, speaking of violence, and causing pain on yourself, my next topic is the Jussie Smollett footage.
It would be this Negro.
So, did you see the footage?
I did, literally before the show, and I don't know what to say about him, but the only thing I can say is